What's up guys, it's Adam here from Shreddy Break, and today I'm going to talk about leg training. As you can see in the title, because it's got quads in, I'm expecting this to get less views than a normal video, because let's be honest, no one ain't got time for legs. Or at least that's the impression I get when I look around a lot of guys in gyms, a lot of guys on social media these days. I've managed to get, over my years of training, pretty decent quads. I would say that of my physique, probably most genetically gifted with being able to develop good legs. Not in terms of strength, because I don't really have anything amazing in strength, but in terms of actually quad development, leg development, you can see from photos when I'm on stage, when I'm lean, when I'm ripped, you can really see it, that my legs, it's probably always the body part that I've got that stands out. When you go online, it's pretty common to see that a leg workout, or any of the other fitness YouTubers out there, any bloggers, any articles read, any routines, any of the gym, like the main pages, it's always squats, 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 squats. Are squats necessary to develop good quads and good legs? No, in my opinion. Now let me tell you why. Before I do that, let me rewind and talk about how I used to train when I first started. My leg routine when I first started training in the gym was front squats, back squats. This was because the gym that I used to train at had very poor leg equipment. You had a pin machine, leg press, which didn't really go up to much weight. You had a leg extension machine, a seated leg curl machine, and then you had a squat rack. So starting out in the gym, the pin machine wasn't really effective whatsoever. The leg extensions obviously was a good machine, but outside the leg extension, I had to squat, front squats, and regular squats to actually train my legs, because I didn't have anything else to do. Hamstrings was straight leg deadlifts in the leg extension machine, because that's all that was available. By doing these squats, I typically trained in the low rep range. I used to train for strength more really, but I would go sometimes up to 12 or 15 reps, but an average rep range for me would be anywhere between 5 and 10 reps, I would say. Probably was more common around the 6 to 8 rep mark. Now I used to train this way for quite a few years, and I used to do 4 or 5 sets of one type of squat, followed by 4 or 5 sets of the other type of squat, and if I had anything left in me, I would go over the leg extension, or I would warm up one leg extension before moving over to the squat rack. Did I build good quads? Yeah, my legs were pretty big, built some good strength. However, my real leg development didn't start coming until 2013, which when I changed gyms, changed my training, and started competing in bodybuilding. I would probably say in the last, well, almost in the 2015 now, so let's sort of say in the last almost 3 years, I've never really squatted on a regular basis, because I do different exercises now. I'll use hack squat machines, I use V-bar, V squat machines, I use leg press, leg extension, different angles, different gradients on the hack squat, and I find that by using these ranges of exercises, it allows me to hit the quads more as opposed to the squat. The squat is an awesome strength exercise, it's an awesome exercise for a beginner, an intermediate, and advanced lifter. It's a necessity if you're a power lifter or a strongman or something like that, but I'm a bodybuilder, so strength isn't really what I'm training for. I'm training more for to develop the muscle, and I find that doing these other types of squats, like I say the hack squat, the V-bar, the leg press, is a more effective way of isolating the quad and working the quad, rather than doing something like a free bar squat where you're trying to stabilize yourself, you bring all these other muscle groups into place, which isn't a bad thing, because it's like I say, it's a good strength exercise, it's a good, in a way really, squat is a good full body exercise. But when you really want to isolate your quads and hammer your quads, then I think there's probably more effective ways or more effective exercises than just relying purely on the barbell squat and having to think that you need to squat in order to develop your legs, because you don't. Would I recommend that a beginner does squats? Yeah, why not? I did them in the works. But would I say it's a necessity? Hell no. People are injured, so they can't do squats. Some people physically cannot squat low enough, whether it's a mental thing, whether they're not built that way, whether they're arching to back, whether they just fuck the exercise up and they're just an absolute spaz and they can't squat. With a free bar, they might be able to go to a leg press, to a hack squat machine, stack loads of weight on, do loads of reps, grow the muscle. So really, squats aren't a necessity, in my opinion, for building or developing good quads and good legs. If you like doing them, and if you find that they do work for you, keep doing them. Don't change it. Don't fix what isn't broke. But if squats don't really agree with you, then you don't feel as though because you're not doing squats you're not actually working hard enough, and don't feel like you need to do squats in order to develop legs. Hope this video helped, guys. If there's any questions about leg training or anything like that, shoot them down below and I'll do my best to answer any questions down in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, like it, subscribe if you haven't already to the channel. If you have any other questions about training, shoot them down below, I'll make a video. Until next time, I'm a hitter, cheeky bicep shot, because we all know when the bicep starts popping, this video is gotta be stopping.